Hi everybody, it's Lorie from Dee's, back with another great kit. We have this amazing leopard pumpkin wreath. This is so quick and easy to make, and with all of our kits, everything is available at shopdeeslouisville.com. The only thing that you'll need to purchase separate for this particular wreath is the actual grapevine wreath itself, and they are also available at shopdeeslouisville.com. So we're going to get started quick and easy. So we started out, we have this beautiful leopard pumpkin. I absolutely love these. I think they are so cute. The nice thing about this is it does have a sawtooth hanger at the top to help us attach this. So we're just going to put a piece of wire through the top up here. And then another little trick that I want to show you when you're trying to attach a sign. Sometimes it's hard to put different signs and things in wreaths. So you're always like, well, how am I going to do this? Well, what I like to do, and we've included this in your kit, is this is a little felt disc, and I take a wire, and we're going to glue the wire to the back and glue this felt disc over top. So it gives you another wire to kind of hold the pumpkin nice against our wreath. So this is just a quick and easy way if you have other signs that you'd like to attach. So I'm just going to put a little glue. Now you can use your glue gun. I don't have a glue gun plugged in, so we today, goodness, are going to fight with this glue pot. So I'm going to take a little glue and I'm just going to daub it right back here. I said a little. I put a big old blob, didn't I? Okay, and then we're going to put this right on there. Give that a few seconds to set up. I went a little crazy with the glue, so y'all don't have to be as wild as me. And I've got my little air, so I'm going to try to pull this off a little quicker than normal. Okay, so to attach our pumpkin in, we've got our wires on. And you can place this anywhere that you want. There is no right or wrong. It's all about what you like. So I'm just going to take this wire and I'm wrapping this around to hold that pumpkin on there nice and securely. So I've got my top wire attached. And then we're going to come over and we're going to take the part where we added the wire to the bottom and just wire that down. So that way our pumpkin's not constantly moving and shifting every time the door opens or closes. And this is just a quick and easy way to attach any signs or anything into a wall hanging that you're wanting to create. So we have our pumpkin in. So we are going to start out with these amazing stems. So this is a really pretty stem, and we are going to cut this all apart. Normally we like to do a lot of things where we are not doing a lot of cutting apart, but this particular one we are going to separate everything so that we can kind of control where we are placing it. So good wire cutters are always the secret to floral making, wreath making, arrangements. And you can pick these up at your local hardware store, or we do have some available on our site at shopdeeslouisville.com if you're in need. So normally I do a lot of wreaths on this side, but this time I decided I was going to go a little different. So again, no right or wrong. It's always about what your personal preference is. And we're going to use our glue to just attach everything in. And I just kind of went in and tucked some leaves, these leaf stems in here, and just kind of shot them out. You can see me just dripping my glue. These boards are so nice. These are a nice addition. If you're going to do a lot of florals, it's great because you can work on your piece. You can stand back. You can look at it and see. And I hate to keep repeating myself, but we had someone make these for us. We have a gentleman that works here who is amazing at creating these boards. We begged him for something to help us out when we were wreath making, and he made these for us. So we are now offering them to you. And again, those are also available at shopdeeslouisville.com. So if you're going to do a lot of wreath making and florals, these are the best investment you will ever make. All right, so I got one more stem here, and And let's see, let's just kind of shoot this one out a little bit more that way. Next, we're going to take this beautiful lantern bush. So pretty. The leaves on it are just beautiful, and they are wired, so that's really nice. And again, normally we don't do a lot of this, but we are going to cut each of these stems off of the main stalk, just so we can control where we're putting them. And again, there is no right or wrong. It's all about what you like. So whatever design you have pictured is perfectly fine. There's no right or wrong. So I'm just going to take some of these, and again, I just put a little glue on the bottom. We're going to tuck them in there. I really like these because they are wired, and you can bend and shape them and let them go wherever you want. I'm going to tuck one in up here. Get that down in there. Some of these grapevines are woven pretty tight, so it takes a little work to get those stems down in there, which is not a bad thing because then you know that they're nice and secure in there for you. I'm going to add another one. And this is just a really pretty lantern stem. They are paper, but they're wired, and the green is just so pretty in that particular piece. So we're going to take another one of these and fluff up our leaves. You know, that's the most time-consuming part of creating wreaths, is fluffing up the stems when you are using the products. But you don't want something that looks like it just woke up and didn't get ready for the day. So tuck another one in here. I'm going to come over here and kind of tuck one out this way. So I've used all of that stem. So next we have this really pretty berry. So what I did was I left this piece pretty much intact, except for I cut off one of these parts off of my piece. And we are going to put a few little berries just up here, right up at the top of our pumpkin. Tuck that right in there. Those berries look pretty at the top of that pumpkin. And then we're going to take this stem and just put this all in as one down here at the bottom. So I'm just going to tuck that right in there. And you can kind of move that and manipulate that. And then last but not least, we are going to make our bow. So we have this amazing ribbon. I love this. This is a rusty orange, but it has that leopard stripe down the middle. I just think it's so fun and so pretty. So we're going to start with this one. And you want to leave a tail 5 or 6 inches long, because I always like to have a little piece to kind of stick up. Twist, pinch and gather. Twist, pinch and gather. And then we're going to go in and add this beautiful brown stripe. Again, I like to leave a little tail. We're going to twist, pinch and gather. Twist, pinch and gather. And last but not least, we have this fun little check. It has chocolate, orange, cream. So this is another pretty one. And I'm going to make a few loops of that. Okay, so we have our bow all made. Going to take our wire and wire off our bow to hold that nice and tight together. And then we're just going to go right in and wire that right on to our wreath, into our design. And you can place your bow anywhere that you want. I just like to put it at the base of the pumpkin on this one. And I'm pulling my wire nice and tight. And then you can just go back in and fluff your bow and maneuver it anywhere that you want. You can leave your tails as long as you would like. But you want to make sure you put those pretty cuts in those tails so it has a nice finished look. That one's already trimmed. Got that one. This one's trimmed. I just love this leopard ribbon. Gives you a little bit of that wild look. I call this the wild thing. Trim that a little bit more. Okay, and then the final piece to our masterpiece is going to be these cute little leopard twirlies. These are just so fun. So I snip this one, take those two pieces off the top of our stem, and we're just going to poke these right in here. So we have some little curly squiggles coming off of our pumpkin, and they're wired, and you can pull them out and make them go any direction you want, or as long or as short as you want. And then we're going to take our last piece. You're going to have 3 little shoots left on that stem. Trim that off. And you want to make sure you remove all your price tag. Let me get the rest of that off. And then I'm just going to tuck that right into my bow part so that I can kind of bend that. It's nice because they're wired, so you can maneuver those any direction that you want. And how cute. Quick and easy. It's the Wild Thing Wreath by Dees. So check us out at shopdeeslouisville.com. See you again soon.